right, this is Mr. Mean coming at you from very sunny Austin, Minnesota. We are here at AustiCon here in Austin, Minnesota, not to be confused with Austin, Texas. I've got the awesome Mr. Shawn here with me. Mr. Shawn makes very cool wooden objects. You've heard of wormwood, gamer chic, all that stuff. Well, let's meet a guy that does it for real, does it by hand, does it in his shop, in his house. He's a local guy working his ass off to make a living for his two very adorable little girls. Awesome guy. He made this. Look at how, guys, it's Mr. Mean in wood coming at you. It's awesome. So, Shawn, tell us a little bit. How do you make these? How do you make this?
I've got a laser engraver at home. Load the program into the engraver. Make sure it's all lined up proper. Hit a go button on the computer. This engraver was 20 minutes on the machine and
20 minutes.
About a half an hour with clear coat, final sand, stuff like that. So not a whole lot, but enough to stay busy.
Funny little thing. Shawn made this last night after the convention. We talked yesterday, and I said, "Hey, I run a local YouTube channel here in Duluth, and I came a 4-hour drive to get here. By the way, it was so fun. Actually, traffic wasn't bad. The weather was nice. We ran a little rain, wasn't bad. Stopped in the cities, had sushi. It was great, but." He saw my channel yesterday. I showed it to him and everything. I said, hey, I want to do a review because he has a gaming table, and we're going to get stills of it, and we'll put it in the video at the end. But really, just awesome craftsmanship, guys. If you want a really nice handmade, right?
Handmade solid wood.
Solid wood. No press board. No chipboard.
No chipboard. It's solid hard wood. No particle.
Not scrap wood from the junkyard.
No,
this is good wood. What kind of woods do you use?
Solid hickory. I only use the hickory because it's nice, solid, strong. It'll take the abuse. It takes stain of many colors. So if you want something that looks similar to cherry, we can stain it to match cherry. Or if you want a
so
little
it's
bit
a
darker,
versatile wood.
Correct.
And you can stain it with to make it look differently.
Yes, sir.
But it's just good to work with.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So he played a little joke on me, my meanies. He saw my channel last night. He pulled my image off of my YouTube channel. He put this on his laser machine, I guess, last night.
Last night, correct.
And he did all this work, like you said, 20, 30 minutes, a couple extra minutes to stain it and everything, or shellac it.
Clear coat it.
Clear coat it, yeah. It smells great. That fresh, I'm going to go huff when we're done with this. Kidding. But he put this right on the table in front of me, and I'm looking at all the cool designs he has and everything. Didn't even see it. So he pulled a fast one. He got Mr. Mean, but I have a cool coaster now to remember this con. So a little sad note, I ran both my games. Nobody showed up. So it's a very small con. There's maybe 200 people here?
Between 200 and 300 is
what
I've heard.
So, and not a lot of role players. There's a lot of board gaming, a lot of miniature painting, but still, Mr. Mean has had a great time, met some cool people. And super awesome. So, but what I wanted to take the time is, aside from showing this freaking awesome coaster off, and you make these, you sell these.
Correct. Yep.
You have a website. What's the website?
Tablesbydavis.com.
Davis, D-A-V-I-S?
D-A-V-I-S.
Yeah.
Correct.
We'll put a link down in the doobly-doo for everybody, and you can ship, right?
Yes,
for
sir.
the smaller stuff.
Yep.
If you want a table and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, your basic table that's out there in the shop there, what does that go for?
About $1,000.
$1,000, and this thing is solid, guys.
3 foot wide, 5 foot long interior game well. It's got a false top to cover up your game, so you don't have to pick up all your toys and stuff on the bottom of the game if you want to cover it up and game the
and double-sided.
Correct.
Double-sided. Stained on both sides, so you can have slightly darker or lighter or whatever you want.
Correct.
Playing your game like what you were exhibiting was X-Wing. We all know that can be a complicated game that can take some time. And the nice part is, you can put those slats over the top because it's an inset well.
Yep.
You can leave your game, you can have dinner, and then when everything's done, take the slats off, start playing again, and no muss, no fuss.
Don't have to disturb your pieces. You don't have to worry about where all the pieces were, and stuff like that. The only thing you got to worry about is whose turn it was and where you were at.
And that's a simple
for strategy
note on your phone.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I noticed you had like a little inset with the you had like a felt liner in there, but you got different liners you put, like you put a neoprene mat if you wanted.
Yep.
Okay. So you got some options.
Yep. I have black, green, tan, and blue carpet is what I put in there. It's an outdoor carpet. So if
holds up to use.
Correct.
Spillage.
If you spill it, you can pull it out, take it outside, hose it down with the hose, let it dry in the sun, put it back in, and not have to worry about throwing it away because it got wet. it's durable. So.
Oh, man, that's awesome. And they can contact you by the tablesbydavis.com.
Correct.
.com.
I do have my email on there. If you have questions, give me an email and let me know.
So aside from making coasters and tables, which you can pre-order off of his website and order, and you custom build them, right? If there's something they want in particular, you could put an engraving on there.
Correct.
A dedicated, if you lovely wives out there want an awesome board game table or whatever for your family, for your game room, and you want to dedicate it to your grandmother or whatever, you could do whatever you wanted, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The other cool thing that Mr. Shawn makes is, a dice tray. But, what good is a dice tray if you don't have a way to roll dice? So we didn't bring the dice because everybody knows how a dice roller works. But what is this wood? What is
this? Is zebra wood.
Zebra wood.
Zebra wood.
Guys, I can tell you, it feels freaking awesome. And on the inside is leather, right? The little tray mat is leather.
All the trays have leather.
Handmade, right?
Handmade, correct. Yep. All solid. Again, all solid. No particle board, press board, or anything like that.
You can hear that's solid, guys. And you said you've dropped these from like 6 feet, and they
dropped them off the table. They rolled on the floor.
We get excited, man. We roll that crit 20. We get excited. Boom, and then it goes flying. These things are going to hold up to some abuse. These are your demos that you've got out for the floor, right? And then of course it folds in on itself, for easy storage. And on your website, you have a link to a YouTube video where you show. I know I have. I'm sure you guys have. You've bought the dice towers where you roll the dice, and it doesn't seem like they're getting a lot of action inside there, meaning that they're bouncing around so that you get a true random roll. You have a video on your website.
I have a slow motion video with a clear front, so you guys can see what's on the inside.
Front is clear.
And how the dice are reacting.
Nothing but professionalism here. But yeah, and he actually showed me. I did watch the video, and it's here on the floor. Today's the last day of the con, so I'm not going to tell you to come on out because, it's in the middle of nowhere. But it's awesome, and if you're ever in the area, they'll be here next year. It's at the National Guard Armory. It's really awesome, guys. But he showed me, A, the video, and B, we actually took the dice, all different kinds of dice, and we dropped them in there. And it was really cool.
One at a time.
And you can see it bouncing like crazy. I never got the same roll twice. So, and then he's thinking about making a clear front for those that are interested. That is possibly an option in the future.
Correct, yep.
That was my idea, by the way. That's trademark Mr. Mean. So he's going to give me royalties. So we got that one. But then he showed me this, which I had never seen before. And I've been on Wormwood's site, and I personally can't afford Wormwood, and there's nothing wrong with Wormwood. It's a great product, but I can't afford it. This is something I can afford. What does one of these go for?
I've got the oak
base generic, nothing fancy.
$60.
$60.
And the most expensive is Wingay, which is $140.
Right. Which is amazing because these things are going to last you a lifetime. You're going to pass them down to your kids and possibly even your grandchildren. But the one thing that he had that I haven't seen from anybody else, and I don't know if anybody else is doing this.
I don't believe so.
But it's the same. This is just a different. What kind of wood is this?
The red here is bloodwood.
Bloodwood.
And then the black here is the Wingay.
Wingay. So that's beautiful. I'm telling you guys, the texture on this, the craftsmanship. The work on it is amazing. The leather in there is, I don't know if the video is going to show it very well, but it's a nice textured leather. It almost, dare I say, dragon scale maybe? It's awesome. But here's another tower, and you say, Mr. Mean, it looks just like the other one. But no, it's got this magnet on the front. Where's my favorite? There it is. Everybody knows Mr. Mean loves his skeletons. You can personalize these, and you take requests.
Correct,
and there's a lot of viable options. This is a prototype, right?
Correct.
But this is going to be in production soon. But what's neat is, wow, that's a cool, nice silver, rectangle there, Mr. Mean. No, you can personalize your dice tower. There's a nice magnet in there, a piece of metal on the back, and you can slap it on there, and you can put. I don't know about you guys, but I run a lot of different games. I run sci-fi, I run fantasy, I run modern. So to be able, to go from, my fantasy and then, throw up a soldier in combat armor or powered armor, it helps kind of set the mood, and it's just nice. Have you got price points for these yet?
Still working on
Still working on the price points.
Still working on all the artwork and stuff. I want to make sure I get the right artwork.
Can a customer send you a non-copyrighted image, like maybe their friends and artists and draws them a super cool image
I
of
can
their
definitely-
character,
I can
you can put
definitely
it on this disc.
a disc for them.
Right,
correct.
and get this inlaid. And like I said, this is a prototype. We're still kind of working on it, or he's kind of working on it. I'm just the handsome guy that's kind of pimping it for him. But guys, I mean, tell me that's not cool. Roll your dice. It's personalized. It's for you. You know, today you're running D&D, put your wizard on there. Tomorrow you're running Modern Age, put your combat soldier on there.
Aircraft.
You know, boats, deer. We live up here in the land of wildlife, you know, northern Minnesota. We've got, you know, moose,
deer, pheasant,
owls, hawks, bears, you know, boom. So if you're a huntsman or a sportsman, you know, you can get it for your loved one who is. So just super, super cool. And like I said, the craftsmanship and the detail on that, guys, is amazing. And that's done with your laser etcher.
Correct. Yep, that's the laser.
So he programs the image in there. He does all of his mechanical genius work, and you get something, you know, amazing. Like, and the skeleton. I'm probably going to sneak this one in my pocket so nobody knows it's missing because I really dig it. He did make a bigger one, and I'll probably take that one because I bet he could sell this one. But anyway, guys, do yourself a favor. tablesbydavies.com. Check it out. Check out it. Davis. Davis.
Correct.
Davis, not Davies. And check it out, guys. This is phenomenal quality. Nowhere near the price of those other manufacturers out there. And I think I felt a couple of them. I've played with a few of them. They get dinged up. I saw one. I was at a convention. One dropped. I'm not going to name who made it, but they're a big company, and it dropped and it shattered. Not going to happen here.
No.
Yeah. We're not going to throw it on the floor because why would you abuse something so nice, and we don't want to ding it up. But just so you know, do you have any kind of manufacturer's warranty or anything? If it breaks, can they send it back? Can they contact you?
Shoot me an email, let me know what happened. We can definitely work on either getting it fixed, replaced, and whatnot.
There's options.
Correct.
Well, options are always good, guys. So that's the beautiful stuff Shawn makes, guys. And this is a local guy, small-time guy like me, struggling to feed his family, you know, making ends meet the best way he can. He's great with his hands. He's good at woodworking, and he's making some beautiful, beautiful stuff, guys. So please do me a favor. Go hit his website, you know, hit his YouTube channel. Give him a like and a subscribe. What's the YouTube channel? Is it Tables
by Davis? Yep.
Tables by Davis. So we'll put links down in the doobly-doo. This will go out live Tuesday. I'm traveling all day tomorrow, so I won't be back home in time to work on it. But I'll get it up on the website on YouTube's Tuesday or Wednesday morning, the latest, so that everybody can view it. But we're here at the con. I wanted to do a quick interview with Shawn. By the way, how did you get into this? What led you to do this? Was it necessity? Was it just something you felt you had to do? Or you liked doing, a hobby?
Back in middle school, I took the first shop class there. Started my woodworking there, and that's all it took, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, and he showed me pictures. You got a full shop.
I've
You got a huge garage.
24 by 50 shop.
Yeah, so decent
It's all
size.
heated, so I can go out in the middle of snow and not freeze my hiney. And
Because this is Minnesota, we get snow. In case you didn't know,
and
we had snow last week. But you guys sitting, you guys sitting in those high 70s down in all my friends in Texas and Arizona. Yeah, we had snow a week and a half ago, and there's still snow on the ground in certain places here.
Yep.
So heated workshop.
Yep.
Reliable equipment. You work with your hands,
Yep.
and he's trying to feed his family.
Yep.
It's awesome. And how many years have you say you've been woodworking?
Probably about 18 years, 19 years.
So that's years of craftsmanship and learning, and every day is learning, right?
Yep.
Every day is something
always
new.
Learning. If you're not learning, it's done.
You're dying.
Yep.
And I'm just telling you guys, I mean, the craftsmanship, and you say, oh, it's easy, just throw this in a laser etcher. It's not everybody can do it, because if everybody could do it, we'd see 1,000 of these everywhere, and we don't. So you want something truly unique and different for your game table, even if it's, if you're playing Settlers of Catan or you're playing Formula Day where you're rolling dice and you need random. These dice towers, man, $60, $90, $140 for the top end. It's a reasonable price, and it's, like I said, it's going to last you a long, long time. And it's just, look at the quality. It's amazing. It's just the wizard there just pops. And the wood is just gorgeous, and this is a lot of it's locally sourced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Minnesota, we got a lot of trees, and like I said, he's available. You shoot him an email, go through the website. Can they
Yep.
buy off of the website?
Yes, sir.
You take PayPal?
Yep,
You take-
PayPal. I've got credit card readers and stuff like that, so
There
we
you
can
go.
take it all if you'd like.
So even if you're local in the area, they can come by. You can
Yep.
swipe a credit card.
Exact- yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
So
Save
the-
on the shipping part. if you
Save on
want.
the shipping part, and you're willing to drive a little ways to
Yep.
meet somewhere in the middle. Because you're not here, right? This
I'm
is
in Rochester. I'm
Rochester.
located in Rochester.
which is 40 miles east of here, roughly?
Correct.
Yeah.
About 35, 40
35,
miles, something close
yeah.
to like that, yeah.
So, yeah. He wasn't crazy and drove the 4 hours like I did. Mr. Mean is crazy. We all know that.
We're all crazy to a certain
We're
extent.
all crazy. I do want to give a shout out to my fellow Nerds International brothers. You can't see that hand. Do it this way. I couldn't make it to Con on the Cob last year, but I'm hoping I'll make it this year. So, or next year, I guess. I think it's already. I don't even know. Whatever it is, Mr. Mean's going to try to be there. But just want to give a quick shout out to a local craftsman, I think, who's doing an awesome job. And hopefully you guys will support him and show him some love. All my meanies out there represent, and order one of these for your loved ones or for yourself, man. I know I'm gonna work with him and Jew him down to get a cut, and because this skeleton's got my name on it. Actually, he might even be able to do one with my logo. He totally got me on that, by the way.
Good.
Totally nailed it. I did not expect to see that. So super cool. It kind of touched Mr. Mean's heart. It warmed it up just a little bit.
Gotta try.
Just a little
Gotta
bit.
try.
The Grinch got nothing on me. But anyway, guys, this is Mr. Mean and Shawn for Tables with Davis.
Tables by Davis.
Tavis, see, I can't. Tavis, say it again.
Tables by Davis.
There you go. Signing off, saying thanks, peace, and hair grease. And remember, Mr. Mean always says, be nice. Thanks, guys. Stay true.